Yes, everybody. As we know of, Gabby Petito's body has not been confirmed yet. So, uh, according to the police and the media, they're not treating it as a crime, but rather a crime scene means they're putting the cautious tape as they search Laundrie's family home, and as they develop more updates and more details. Any video I show is of the fair use. I don't own the rights to any of the videos. I'm just giving my commentary on them. So this video says Gabby Petito case. FBI conducts search of Brian Laundrie's home. 911 call released. Let's see. And some of it might be disturbing to warn y'all guys. So let's go. And this was from 34 minutes ago. Yeah. Sorry about the commercial.
Bags of evidence. The family Mustang towed away as the fiance of Gabby Petito remains missing. The young couple...
She still remains missing. And keep in mind, they have not confirmed whether the body that they found is hers or not. But they will confirm it soon, hopefully by Tuesday or something, or whenever they can. So, yeah, as we know of, she's still considered missing, you know. So, Brian Laundrie is not being treated as a suspect because they got to go through due process. They can't just like charge him just because she's missing. First, they got to conduct a body and confirm that the body is hers 100%. And then once they do that, they question Brian Laundrie, and then they get enough evidence, and then they look in the computer or whatever that they have to look at to determine what if he has any involvement, any foul play or any of that, you know. And that's how the good laws of the United States work. You can't just charge nobody whatever the body hasn't been confirmed yet 100%. So please do not say that Brian, he committed any crime, or don't assume unless you hear some confirmation that the body is in fact Gabby Petito, because you don't want to assume something and make a jackass out of yourself. So this is under fair use. This is for commentary purposes only. Let's continue.
Originally from Long Island, had been on a cross-country trip this summer. Petito disappeared in late August, and a body matching her description was found in Wyoming Sunday.
See, key word, the body is matching her description. But they still got to put the puzzles together and solve this case, just like any other case. Some of y'all have watched American Most Wanted, and some of y'all I have heard some of y'all say they should put Brian Laundrie on American Most Wanted, but they can't do that because there is no evidence that he committed any crime. All they know is he's hiding somewhere, and then Gabby Petito is missing. and Gabby Petito's father is begging anybody who got any information, contact the police and contact the family, because the family is desperately wanting to get answers. It is going to take a while, and some people said that this story might be a Lifetime movie, because keep in mind, I think they had the police, they had a body cam encounter, whatever they got in a fight back in August. And then she didn't come up, they didn't report her missing until I think September 11th or before that. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, this story, once this story gets solved, or if this story gets solved pretty soon or whenever, then this might be like on one of those crime shows, or this might be on the Lifetime movie channel. Of course, they probably writing the script of it right now. Uh, if something bad happened to Gabby, my condolences goes out to her family and her friends and people that don't even know her. Is heartbroken, because you don't know what to expect when somebody come up missing. You don't know what to expect, especially whenever they possibly found a body that's matching her description. Uh, you don't know, and some people say that you don't want to think the worst, but the thing about it is the reality of it, you have no choice, you know what I'm saying? Because that's reality. And it's so sad that many people, come up missing and pretty much end up dead somewhere, you know, and we still don't want to like judge Brian Laundrie, and we still don't want to take him off the hook or anything, but we don't want to assume that he committed any crimes yet until we get the evidence. But allegedly he is hiding and he's not missing. So, a lot of people thought that he was missing too because the media said that he was missing, but he's not missing. He's hiding. He's in hiding. Or it's a possibility that he might have been, after he committed the crime, he might have felt really devastated about it and really depressed, and he might have took his own life. Who knows? I just hope he didn't, because we need to put him in prison if he's guilty of this heinous crime. If they find out that Gabby Petito is, in fact, the body that they found, So, who knows? And all we could do is hope that they get it together and everything like that. Because the thing about it is, with life, y'all gotta understand, in life, things happen sometimes to the goodest people out there, to the nicest people. And it's sad, it's very, very sad to talk about stuff like this. But it's good to give your feedback, because as content creators, whether if we are part-time content creators or full-time or whatever. I'm mainly part-time because I work most of the time every week. So yeah, as content creators, we pretty much have to cover stories like this to get our feedback out there. We have to talk about things that's really, really, really bother us and that's deep in our heart and stuff like that because we care. Most of us care. And they said that Gabby was a YouTuber, but from my understanding, she probably wasn't that big because I'm pretty sure I would have heard of her a long time ago because I know a lot of different YouTubers, who are big, like when it comes to their channel size, subscribers, and their audience and stuff like that. So yeah, so let's just hope justice is served, and let's just hope that that they find out what really happened to Gabby, Petito. And see, the thing about me and my wife, Miss Passion, when we talk about this story, we show video, we show screenshots of stuff, we show picture. We don't just like go in the backyard and just start rambling about it. We actually show stuff, show news clips. That's called commentary. We pretty much dissect what's going on and we pause the video and talk about it. That's called real content right there. So it's always best when you're talking about stories like this, tragics like this, it's best to show the clip of what you're talking about, the news clip of what you talk about, so people could watch updates, because people don't want to just watch you, listen to you just talking about it. They want to see themselves, like, what happened, any updates. And that's why it's very important, anybody that's covered this story, play, some video clips and make sure it's under fair use. It is not, you just playing the whole clip without giving your feedback or anything like that. And must respect for the news channels on YouTube that covered all this and everything like that. Shout out goes to them and everything. So, yeah, let's continue.
New audio from a 911 call made in
We got
Moab,
new
Utah
audio.
in mid-August.
We're driving by and I'd like to report a domestic dispute.
Leading to police stopping the couple seen here in police video.
This is the 911 call that was released. This was like way before Gabby came up missing, and this is whenever they had that dispute, that domestic disturbance situation, where she scratched him up pretty bad, and some witnesses say that he scratched her up too, but she didn't have no scratches or marks on her at all. You could clearly see in the video she didn't. But he was pretty bad, as you tell on the body cam and everything. So let's continue.
We drove by and the gentleman was slapping the girl.
He was slapping her?
Yes, and then we stopped.
So this caller said the gentleman was slapping the girl. But he didn't get arrested. she didn't get arrested. So basically, according to this 911 caller, he witnessed a gentleman, which is Brian Laundrie, slapping a girl, you know, and then I guess, you know, they both were hitting each other according to this, you know, according to the media and stuff like that. But why did the police separate them for a day? The police could have just been like, hey, look, we have to put you in jail for a day, because that would have been like a learned lesson. And Gabby would have never came up missing like that. At least, it's sad to say, but at least she would have been in jail for a day, and her parents, you know, could have got her and could have known where she's at. And the police should have said, hey, look, you go your way, she goes her way. And because when a couple fights and then they make up the next day, most likely a domestic situation like that, you know, somebody's end up going to get hurt or end up missing. And right in this case, Gabby was the person that came up missing. Brian was the last one to see her, you know? And that's why the police is trying to locate Brian Laundrie and see what happened, because he was a person of interest, you know, in this situation. Because you can't really call it a case yet, because they haven't determined if any crime has been committed other than the disturbance, the domestic disturbance prior her disappearance and stuff, before her disappearance. And I don't know exactly, you know, what happened, you know, whatever, though two were fighting. I don't know exactly if she said something to him and he got pissed off, and then he started slapping her, and then she started hitting him, scratching him, because he was, you know, he had marks on him and stuff that indicated that she was actually, you know, assaulting him. You know, I don't know exactly what triggered her to hit him like that, to, you know, do that to him. I don't know if something was said, but believe me, it's probably more to the story than what most of us have heard. Somebody knows something more to it. And they did an interview with the woman that saw Brian, the TikToker that saw Brian, and then her mama said, her mom or her parent or whatever said, why would you pick up a stranger? You know, why would you give a stranger a ride? And everything. And I know my mom would say the same thing to me or my sister. You know what I'm saying? They'll talk to strangers, you know? Unless, you know, you're around a lot of people and you know, you feel safe, and you know, you really don't got to worry about, you know, anything and stuff like that. Because what if Brian did kill Gabby? You know, what if? It's a big what if, you know what I'm saying? And It's sad to say it like that, it but it's a possibility. Who knows? Cause we don't know, cause we were there. All we know is what happened on the body cam and what the media is telling us. You know what I'm saying? Uh, like I said, if I get more updates on this story, I would definitely share it with y'all. As if I could remember or anything like that, but I'm not going to play the whole entire video because I don't want to be like that, be an asshole about, playing the whole entire video. Okay, it says a body found in Wyoming is believed to be missing girl Gabby Petito. Okay, I'm going to try to find something fresh. Because I don't want to just find, something that's already been talked about. And so the FBI has a exclusive search warrant for Gabby Petito, and the witness reports to the law enforcement. So it could be something on the computer or something on the devices that could indicate what really happened. Who knows? Who knows? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? The police don't even know the full story. They're trying to figure out, and it is either going to be figured out by a forensic science, or it's going to be figured out by Brian Laundrie and stuff like that. And trust me, you guys, this is not the first time this situation has happened. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of women that her age, she's 22 years old, or maybe older or younger, has came up missing, and then all of a sudden, dead and stuff like that. Sad to say it like that. So yeah, it's less unfortunate, and a lot of people are doing stories of this thing. A lot of people are doing videos and commentary and live streams, all that stuff. I could do a live stream, but I don't want to. I'd rather do a premiere, a video, so just in case I have to edit it or take things out that I can. Okay, this was 14 minutes ago. Credit to Tampa Bay Fox 13. I don't own this clip. This is a fair use for commentary purposes only.
Phone numbers and everything. It's incredible. I think we can go.
Sorry about that, you guys. I gotta play it.
Been verified, and you can do a username.
In Gabby's life just before it ended. Northport police had Brian Laundrie's Mustang towed from his family's home as questions swirled about where he might be, now that a 2-day search of the Carlton Reserve ended without a trace.
I am really hoping that they find him alive and that we get some answers, because her family deserves it and she deserves it.
Detectives also explained to a judge.
Yeah, her family deserves it and she deserves it. Yeah, that's right. She does. You know what I'm saying? She's the victim. right in this situation.
Why they needed to search a portable hard drive. The warrant says Gabby told her mother there was more and more tension between her and Laundrie. It says her mother was worried something was wrong after her final text came August.
Yeah, I would be worried too, even as a father. Just imagine your daughter, your 22-year-old daughter, going off on a cross road trip with her fiance, and then they get into it, and then your daughter texts you, and I would be devastated. I would actually try to track my daughter down way before, especially when I suspect something is not right. You know what I'm saying? And some people say that Ryan's parents know more than what they're telling. And some people say the parents should be charged with obstruction, which they haven't gotten that far because they haven't confirmed a crime committed yet. You know what I'm saying? Just because they found the body doesn't mean they can automatically say, oh, well, that's her, and Brian Laundrie is going to be charged with manslaughter, murder, or whatever the nature of the crime is. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to take a while before this situation gets solved and stuff, before they call it a case. Because you can't call it a case if you don't have enough evidence. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like if something happened, someone like came up missing, like I came up missing, or anyone across the world came up missing. The police is not going to automatically assume that it's a case or it's a crime until they confirm that, hey, look, it's a possibility, or it's an indication, or it's some evidence that it's definitely a crime. So they gotta investigate it and get evidence in order to make any arrests, or in order to do anything, as far as the legal situation. Because in life, you have to be real careful with the situation and stuff. So I'm gonna let y'all go, and I will talk to y'all guys later. Bye bye.